The deadline is quickly approaching for a real ID to be a required form of identification if you're looking to hit the skies. Starting on May 7th, the standard driver's license is no longer valid for domestic flights, nuclear plants, and certain federal facilities. Tonight, our ABC 17's Marie Moyer joins us live in the capital city. Marie, the Department of Revenue wants people to get a real ID for convenience and security.
Yeah, Megan, both a military ID and passport are valid alternatives for real ID. However, if you're looking to lower the amount of documents to carry, it wouldn't hurt to swing by a licensing office. Now, I spoke to 3 different people today who received their real ID, and they told me that the process was smooth with a short wait. State officials are encouraging residents to apply for their real ID. Airports will require the ID for all domestic flights starting May 7th.
I just turned 18 and I heard it could count as your birth certificate and everything else. It just made it a lot easier. Didn't have to carry around as many papers, so I was like, why not?
If you're planning on heading to the license office to get a real ID, it's good to know what documents to bring. Luckily, the Missouri Department of Revenue has an interactive guide that creates a checklist of documents to bring. I found this by searching Missouri Real ID and clicking Interactive Guide. The guide will show you which documents comply with each category. After settling on the documents you plan to bring, the guide will give you a checklist that you can print out. Now you can keep track of what you need before you head in. Once your documents get processed, the office will take a new ID photo and you'll be sent on your way. You'll receive a temporary paper license day of that is not valid for flight. However, in 10 to 15 days, your official driver's license with real ID will be mailed to you. You'll know it's the right one when you see the gold star. Real IDs are not required for driving or voting. However, officials say it's still good to have.
Missouri is one of those states that it's an option for you. You don't have to get a real ID. So again, if you're not traveling or don't plan to go to Fort Wood or Whiteman or go into a nuclear power plant or even go to a federal courthouse, it's up to you whether you want it.
If you are traveling close to or on May 7th, you did miss the deadline to get your official plastic ID. So if you're traveling in the summer, it's recommended to get your real ID sooner than later. Reporting live in Jefferson City, Marie Moyer, ABC 17 News.
Marie, thank you. Hours of operation can vary across license offices, so you should check online before heading out.